I'm going to show you how to check over all of your code and then add in some color for those of you that are ready for it. So let's do this. Check to make sure all content is there. Check the HTML tag structure structure the content correctly. Make sure your code is organized, readable, and free of bugs. So I'm looking at my Gratitude website, and I'm going to make sure that I have everything spaced out neatly so that I can easily read it. And I notice that my paragraph here, I can just tab it so it's lined up with the other paragraph tags. That's going to help. And then this is going to be an H tag, the same as that one, so it should be H3. Ideally, you would want this to already be done, but it's also showing you what I'm looking for. Then I have an ordered list. Okay, so I'm just pasting it in here. Then I'm gonna copy my end tags. Okay. Let me see here. All right, so I have some more that I'm going to be putting at the end. And then I need my opening tags. Okay, and I think I have one more here. Okay, so it's an ordered list, so that should all be numbered. How to show your gratitude, there's 15 ways to do that. Okay, and then again we have H3. Now yours may be different, you may have used different numbers, and that's fine. I'm not telling you at all to copy mine. I just need to have all this done so that I think I'm going to do this as H. Let's go with H5. And I know I'm going to need to use this again, so let's just copy this. I did H4 here. All right, let's go ahead and change this to H5. Okay, and I think I'm pretty much done. This is going to be the LI, UL, LI. So let's go with UL. And this is going to be the LI. Copy, paste, 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 paste. And then I can just paste that again and then put a slash and do that for each of these. Or once I've done the slash, then I can just copy this and then paste this at the back end of each of these. And then when I get to the end, I add in my end unordered tag. It automatically indents it for me. So I think I need to get this. There we go. I'm just kind of lining everything up, making sure it's readable. Notice I put, this is called white space, where when you put a space in between your code to separate it, it helps to make it more readable. So I'm going to just add some more white space here. Actually, I wanted to do that. I gotta get rid of this. This keeps everything separate. Okay. So I'm going to look over my website, make sure that everything is showing up the way that I want it to show up. It is. And so now what I'm going to do is I want to add some color. So this is you don't have to have this. if you're running out of time and you have everything up to this point, you are done. You can turn it in. You're finished. If you have some extra time and want to add color, I'm going to show you some CSS. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go to W3 Schools, and I'm going to, I looked this up earlier, so this is called external CSS. So I'm going to use this code right here. All that I want is this one piece of code. So I'm going to copy this. This is the link. This is going to link your HTML to your CSS. Okay, and then we can mess around with some color and stuff. So I just copy this link, and again, this is HTML CSS. Scroll down to external CSS, and then copy just this one link here. Okay, so I'm going to copy this link again. Copy. I'm going to go back to my HTML, and right in between the heading tags, I'm going to paste that link. Now, nothing's going to happen because I don't have this style sheet created yet, but I'm going to copy this. Actually, I'll just leave that alone. Over here on this little mid bar here, you have add HTML, add CSS. I'm going to click on add CSS. So you can go ahead and do that. And I get a new CSS. Okay, and then I have little options. I can rename it, download it, delete it. I'm going to go ahead and rename it. And then we'll just call it, actually, no, I'm just going to keep it new. Actually, we'll call it styles. Styled CSS. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to, so I can click between the two files here. I'm going to click back on index.html. And then what I want is this styles. I think I named mine styled, yeah. So I can see the name right here. I need this name here to be the exact same as that. So I'm going to do styled CSS. It pops up. I don't need the .css, just there. Okay, so that should work. All right, so now I'm going to go to here, and I can change my background. So if I want a lighter color background, let's say I want light blue, I just change white to light blue, and as soon as I click refresh and save, it gives me a light blue background. Let's see, maybe I need it to be added. Oh, there we go. Okay, I can also, I don't know if you notice the lightning bolt. If I click on that, it gives me colors to choose from. Okay, so then I can just go and choose any color I want. I like maybe more of a grayish. And now it's giving me, you can tell it's giving me the actual hex code for that color. And then you can change RGBA, change all the different color types, or you can just call it light blue. I'll refresh and save, and it changes it to that color. And then I can just click this X. Okay, and then I can do the same thing with my color for my paragraphs. So if I want, let's say I want white, click on that, and I can actually just do white. That's easier. So now all my paragraphs turn white. Okay, and then I can do the same for my heading also. There is no color here, so I can just copy this, and then paste it. Okay, refresh and save. That's weird. Oh, my H1. Okay, so if you want other fonts, then you have to call each one out. So like this is only going to affect my H1 tag. This is only going to affect my P tag. So if I have like an H3, H4, which I think I do, then I would just copy this code and I would add it. And then instead of a P, I would do H4. Let's see, I think I'm missing. Oh, that's what I did. Okay, I'll copy this. Let's redo this. Okay, because I need this little parentheses here. So I'm going to change this H1 to an H3. And then I can also maybe say, do a red. So this is kind of where you start having fun with styling. You kind of give it your own style. And I think that I have an H4. No, maybe it was an H5. Okay, there's, yeah, it's H5, these guys right here. Okay, and so then maybe I want this to be that red color also. Okay, and then I would have my UL. So if I want my UL and OL, then I would do the same thing. Just paste in that code and then change this to whatever tag it is that I want changed. So if I go to here, all those UL lists are good. Okay, and then I can do my OL lists just by typing OL. All right, so everything is either white or red. I kind of like it. My headings are red. All my paragraph and lists are white. And my background is the light blue. Maybe I want to do my gratitude a different color. Okay, at this point, I'm just going to leave it. And so there you go. That is how to put in the color. You do not have to do this, but if you want to play around with it, the biggest key to having it work is to keep the format that that the styled CSS creates. And then when you're in the HTML, make sure that you have this link right here. And inside that link, make sure that this name is exactly the same name as your sheet here. Okay. Look forward to seeing your websites.